Yo, everybody. All right. I have to turn on the Xbox so we can share because Xbox doesn't want to work when we are playing baseball. So let's get started. Do not forget, Friday night, we have a great show for you. We'll be coming at you. It will be really great. Let me get everything set up here. Sorry. I need to do this real quick while we're getting started. Okay. I got that set up. I didn't have my other chats set up that I usually use. So, but anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to play some baseball. We got baseball, y'all. So, all right, share screen. And share. All right. Okay, we're ready. I got to go into here. There we go. We're launched. Let's get this party started in here. So we're getting ready to play here, everybody. Let me finish getting everything set up here. There we go. But you won't want to forget, make sure you're subscribed to the new channel. Like I said, you won't want to forget, make sure you're subscribed to that. It's going to be fun. Friday night is going to be a blast. So let's get ready to play this. I hate sharing my screen or sharing the, you know what I mean, the things that you have to do it this way now. La, 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 la. All right, let's get ready for this big rivalry. After this, there'll probably be only one game that I'll play. I'll see how I do. But need to keep this motivation going. Need to make a really good.
I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Let's get this party started in here. Okay, all right. On, it's moving slow today. Gee. Oh, wow. Network connection to the show has been what? I know. I don't know why I keep hitting up. Okay. Everybody smash that like. Okay. So we're going to bring him in. We're going to what we might do, we're going to bring him in, but it's going to be fun tonight. Oh. All right. I screwed up. I'm probably going to keep him in. I don't know why I put him out. All right. Everybody hit that like button. There he is, I think. All right. Here we go.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
And our pitcher in this game, Hobie Milner. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the catcher.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Strike 3, got him a sweeper. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moving in on this one. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Yes, sir.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit.
Okay. Ooh, that. What's this scary off the plate?
Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Just keep staring up.
I
I screwed up on that.
batting fifth, the left fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, Bregman handles. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs. And here's the first baseman. Foul ball there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Bum, 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 bum. Here we go, Wally. Here we go. Here we go, Wally. Here we go.
Out to short, Montgomery. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Alex Bregman.
Bone time. Don't want to get a copyright. La 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 la.
Fresh, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Go!
He muscles that one out of here. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
In half up to hit. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Half is out. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Nice.
Base hit. And that extends the inning. Looking to extend the play now. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Austin Hayes. Out to short, Thielbar. Throws to first in time. Great hit. They get out number 2 in a tough play. Now it's the DH, Edgar Carroll. And a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we head to the bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go.
Got him. And quickly one away in the second.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Yes, sir.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Bang.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Batting ninth,
Here's the veteran shortstop, Caleb Thielbar. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One, two now. On the ground, out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. The count 2-1. That one missed. And a big swing and a miss. Three-two. This ball's chopped on the ground. Corner. Tosses to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mydroff digs in now.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 17.
Tyler.
Be right back. Take out the turning D and MST. Take out both and bottom. All right, sorry, I have to take care of something real quick. So we're gonna, while this is working on it, I'm gonna.
Austin.
Sorry for the delay, everybody. Sorry for the
The
delay.
1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
At the ball.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and
Right
just
now.
drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Digging in, it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Going to count 1-2.
I'm going.
That one to first.
Dang it.
Chance handled. Steps on
But
first
that's
for
all
the
right.
out.
We're still.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. The 1-1.
Ah,
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. 3 innings complete. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. On to the fourth.
Leading off
So
on
up
White
now
Sox,
for Chicago,
the shortstop,
Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery.
all right. Let's keep on rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. Way inside. That one misses. 3-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He's able to win
Yes.
the race to the bag.
Woo!
So tough play, but they do get out number
Close,
2.
y'all.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is foul back. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right
Yes,
pitch to come their
sir.
way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of
Dang it.
runs across the score
I
as
knew
well.
I shouldn't have hit that.
My draw. Takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield.
That's a weird
And saying,
name,
hey,
Mike.
where you at, outfielder? Call me off.
Some of these
Steve
baseball
focused
players,
and made a nice
some
catch
weird,
right there.
odd names. You know, it's just
High
weird.
fly ball lifted in the air right field.
I'm gonna get caught. Dang it!
That's out number 2. Moises Ballesteros getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball.
Nice.
He's out, but he can't squeeze
Yes,
it.
sir.
Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Horner.
There's a strike. In the air, right field. Hayes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Oh, well,
We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. At the plate, Austin Hayes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
ba, 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 ba.
The White Sox down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging.
Yes, sir.
Edgar Caro now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Edgar.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Bregman to first.
Yes,
At
sir.
number 3. Here at Wrigley
go.
Field. So up now for Chicago, Caleb Fieldbar.
Fieldbar.
Same old.
1-1.
Same old.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Hayes takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit,
Here we go.
and he looks pretty locked in right now.
No, don't play any more music.
Line drive.
I'm going to be caught.
That is the inning.
Oh, well.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that will fall. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Wow.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mitra.
Man, he
And the
really
count,
reached
1 and
out
2.
for that ball.
Grounder might be 2. Bregman to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
I didn't throw
Kyle
it right.
Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He boots it. The run comes in to score from second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Dang it. I screwed that.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's the third. Tosses across the first. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Get me out of the bin.
Ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's dealing with a great
Yeah.
2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Get it.
And that's the third out.
Sir. We don't like this lead.
Sox get 1 on the RBI double to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Jordan Hicks just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nice.
This one, and it could be
Nice.
trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Iser also getting ready. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's even up. Stays alive.
Ooh, I shouldn't have played.
Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
In the air,
Get
left
down,
field.
get down, no.
Gets under it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strikes him out with the sweeper, and it works.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
In the air, right field. Suzuki moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Nice.
Edgar Caro digs in now. Corner. That's out number 3.
Got it, yes, sir.
Nothing doing for the White Sox. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Relay throw to second, and he's out easily.
Got along the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Get me out of this inning. Get a home run.
In the air, left field.
Going.
Benintendi
Going.
hustling after
Going.
it. He hauls it in. 2 away.
All right.
And up next for Chicago, Caleb Thielbar.
Field bar. Hit off the base hit. Just get a base hit. That's all I want.
Ground ball to
Base
the middle.
hit.
That's
Yes,
a base
sir.
hit. So the
This kid's
2-out
gonna
knock
learn
extends the inning and
to play
sends
and
them
not be
back
a
to the
pitcher
top of the
anymore.
order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. 1-1 now. This one in
I
the
don't know why
air
I did
center
that.
field. Acuna has a beat on
Oh,
it.
wow.
And that is that.
All right. Gotta
One left
win
for the
this.
Cubs, but they still lead it 2-1. We're at the top of the
Leading off
8th.
for the
So
White
up now for
Sox, the center
Chicago,
fielder,
Luis Angel Acuna.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Corner throws to first in time, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydra, and the tying run is on base. Kyle Teal will hit next. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that'll get you out for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third. With
Dang it!
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the 2-1 hammered the foul. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the strikeout number 8.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a
One of
couple
those
of
days.
you're looking
He
at
said
a
DJ
big
Boone
inning,
shit.
and that strikeout
Ah,
right there
tied the
just
game.
Now this is through for a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly.
Dang it!
Well, he comes
Dang
through
it,
clutch
dang
with
it,
the
dang
RBI
it.
single. That was big. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. On the ground. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There is a big chance to take the lead here late, but they pick up one. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Taylor.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one is absolutely belted.
Going.
That one is foul, and you'll see another. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Fastball almost got him.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go.
Line drive and next base hit out into left center field. So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're doing max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit. All the strike. The pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Here comes the skipper. Jordan Leisure into the game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter.
Slings the first. They limit the damage.
Oh, well.
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped up left side. Kelly settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Yes, sir.
So up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. Swinging a foul out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Flares it into the outfield. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Say it out of today.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Edgar Caro. And the count 1-2.
What a dude.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Tosses to first. Not a terrible result as the tying run advances to scoring position. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. They're down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to
hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. The Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one.
Win! Holy crap, Cubs win! Hey, Cubbies, what's that sound? Wally ain't coming for that sound. All right, everybody. We're gonna play one more. Same series. I didn't need to play a season. Next week I'm gonna get into gameplay. Everybody, see. Okay, yeah. I think it's time for all right. Hey, Wally, what's that sound? Your friend Wally coming down. Oh. Oh. Hey, Wally, what's that sound? Everybody wants that Wally now. Hey, Wally, what's that sound? Here comes Wally all around. All right, we are going to keep Alex in, but no, I can't. I don't want to do that. Never mind. Kyle Sealbar is doing pretty good for being a pitcher. All right, so we're gonna put the heavy hitter there. We're gonna put another heavy hitter there. Let's put DH there. Let's put him there. You know what? We're gonna shake it up.
'Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Battling here as he fouls it away. One-two now. That one ripped and foul.
Wow!
Got him swinging.
Yes, sir.
And the batter now, Kyle Teal. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one hammered way back there. And it is out of here.
Dang! Oh, well.
He hammers one out to right. One down. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field.
About time to get rid of this
On
picture.
the move. Two down.
Sorry, Doctor.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Two down, nobody on. Inside, just missed.
98 miles an hour. Woo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a
97.
foul ball. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Oh, look at the stuff.
Dang it.
And they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter. Well, struck to right field. Way back.
That elevated fastball fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
That one drilled left field, carrying well. And that's going to
Yes,
be
sir. Oh. Woo!
man at first with one gone. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I don't know why it's swinging back. Home run, home run, home run, home run, home run.
No question about this
Go!
one. It's out of here.
Called it. Bam!
A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning. And up next for Chicago, Max Shaw. Hit in the air, center field. Acuna under this one. 2 down.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go.
Moises Ballesteros.
Here
will
we
hit
go,
next.
Wally. Here we
It's a
go.
1-1. To the right side. And that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the second, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Dang it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That is his third of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Popped in the air, left field. Coming on his half, he's there to make the catch. And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Ball to strike. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under this one. 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Now here is Caleb Thielbar. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice. He's getting better and better with his hitting.
Man at first. So up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss.
I don't know why I swing at that. Come on, Wally. Come on.
Goes down, swinging for the strikeout.
Dang
And
it.
out front for strike
I don't
3.
like today.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's
Home
the
run,
center
home
fielder,
run, home
Pete
run.
Crow Armstrong. And a
Nope.
big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Come on, Pete. I'll take it.
Base hit. And out to a board.
Now, home run.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely
Gave it
felt
another
good.
try.
That is the inning.
Dang it.
Cubs strand a
Oh,
couple,
well.
but they still lead it 3-1. New inning getting started. So now it's the White Sox DH, Edgar Caro. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit on the ground to short. No play. That's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's a 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There goes the runner. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Dang it!
He'll score. It's an RBI single.
Dang it.
And now they trail by.
Really would like to have him.
Bobby Milner will take over here. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now Kelly has some trouble with it. And now a man into scoring position.
Come
Here's
on.
the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery swings and misses. 1-2.
Come on, come on.
Line drive, base hit.
Dang.
Headed for the plate. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up.
Not what I freaking wanted.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
Here we
let
go.
the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man on second, 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him. Inside, backs him off again. In the air, right field. Base hit! Montgomery on his horse around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too...
Well, that's a strikeout.
Yes,
And that'll
sir.
do it for the inning. 3 runs on 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
on,
So
Ian
up now
Happ.
for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Oh.
1-2 here. That one missed.
Reason, hit a home run. Oh, that was weak.
Murakami takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
They used to have him as the DH. I don't know why he's not the DH anymore.
There's a swing and a drive.
Going,
Back on this one.
going, and
To
no.
the warning track, makes the catch.
Failed.
And up next for Chicago, Max Shaw. 2 down, nobody on. Chop to third, Vargas. Slings
All
to
right.
first, and it's a 1-2-3
Need to concentrate on getting out quickly.
as we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
Nope, that's foul.
Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. He hauls it in,
Yes, sir.
2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Caro. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom 4, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. The 2-1. This one in the air, right field. And it falls.
Base hit,
So
Wally.
a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away. Caleb Thielbar digs in now.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the K. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Grab.
And that is that.
Hang it.
Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one inside. Look out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Maidron getting ready to hit.
All right.
This one in the air. Corner under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Kyle Teal.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Acuna, the base runner at first with one out. A little out front there as he swings through it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yes, sir.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Oops, he came home.
I couldn't turn.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman Miguel Vargas.
First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody safe.
Okay.
Bases loaded.
Get me out of this inning.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
Nope, I'm
One
staying.
runs in.
What?
A second scores
Hey,
as
I
well,
screwed
and they
up this.
take a 3-run lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the manager. So they turn to their closer, Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Here we go, Wally. Here we go. Here we go, Wally. Here we go, Wally. La 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 la.
Digging in, Munetaka Murakami. Swings through that one for strike 2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Shaw under it. And that'll do it. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Cubs 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
On YouTube.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls and a strike. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker bowler. He looks to be readying himself. Iser getting cranked up as well. And a 3-1 on the way. Swings through that. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Live MLB the show.
And here's the first baseman.
26.
And foul ball.
Check both links in the description.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Half lays off. Man at first, 1 away.
First channel.
That's in there. 3-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. And that's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shane Smith is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Second channel.
Now pitching for the
Jordan
White Sox.
Hicks gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki on the ground to the left. Barks toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So now the DH spot, Edgar Caro. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Out to center, Crow Armstrong. Moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman Chase.
So the lineup flips over, and now Chase Mydroff. On the ground, Shaw. Inning over.
Got it.
Here at Wrigley Field, so up now for Chicago, Max Shaw. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. But what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Activity in the bullpen. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout
Come
stuff.
on, man.
Leisure warming up as well. Murakami takes it to the bat, and a couple of quick outs.
Carson Kelly.
2 outs, base is empty. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Hicks, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Home
Here
run,
comes
home
the
run,
skipper,
home run, home run.
and we're going to see. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brandon Iser.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next to hit, Caleb Thielbar. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning.
Okay.
Leading off for the White Sox, catcher Kyle Teel.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Strikes him out with 100.
Sir.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that look.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Ah.
Up next for Chicago.
So man aboard. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The White Sox lead 1, but they still lead it 6-3. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a swing and a miss. And foul ball. The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
That's in for a strike, a slider. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize. So they turn things over to the righty, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now the number 2 hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
I'm going to lose this game.
Popped in the air, left field. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 6 and the Cubs 3. We're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. In the air to left center, and there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Edgar Caro into center. Crow Armstrong grabs it on the run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That one in triple digits.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the board, yes, sir.
Field on its way, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the slider just misses. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery.
Come on,
after
come
giving
on,
up the
come
homer.
on.
So now here's the DH, Moises Ballesteros. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. 2 away now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout.
For the White Sox.
Jordan Leisure takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Screwed
situations.
up.
That gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They can go a long way as well.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The tying run at the plate. And he chases that one. That ends the frame. But not before they answer back with a solo. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the ninth. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mitra. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teal. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out this. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Nico Horner. In the air, right field. Hayes gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next come to hit. And a 1-1. Hard hit right side. Murakami steps on the bag. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Now batting, first baseman, number 17.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the
Home
first baseman.
run.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center
It's over.
field. And
Nope.
that'll get down for a
Yes,
hit.
sir.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Dominguez is just 1 strike away. The
Dominguez.
foul ball, he stays alive. Tying run at the plate. That misses, and it's 3-2.
That turns out to be a really
You're all
good
right,
take
Judd.
right
I
there.
didn't
But
see
you
it.
wanna end
Sorry,
this
brother.
game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one
It's
is lifted
over.
in the air.
It's
Acuna
over.
on his way over,
Going,
and
Pot.
that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team
I'm
effort
doing
using
good.
6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4.
One more.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, everybody. We're going to we are definitely going to play one more because I got to break this tie, you know. But, all right. Let's take see if I can share this to yeah, it's still down because of all right, guys, this is a second. Actually, no, we're going to try something else. So, all right, we're going to get ready to play this. Let me get set back up here. So, all right, guys, let's get ready to. Man, I like those. I like both of those. For some reason, I like those. All right, we're going to go. We're going to change this. Give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. And, man, I like that. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. My ADHD. All right. All right. Minute. All right. No, I don't want to do it that way. Hold on. Talk, baby. All right, hold on. I am trying to figure this out. I'm looking for something. I am looking for something. I'm gonna see if I can just download this. No. I just want to download All right, I don't want to share. All right, let's see what it does. Hold on. X. No. Okay. Well, let's get busy. We're going to get that one. We are going to put him there. Him there. And then I'm going to put, we're going to play, like I said, one more game. So we're going to put him there. And we're going to do something here. We're going to put him there. No, hold on. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All right. See if I can get it to do.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
There we go.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Cubs.
Why?
And starting this one, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the
Here we
hitters
go,
to get
Wally.
on. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about ready to roll. Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Okay. Because it's just one of those days. He says, bull crap.
On the ground. He steps on the
It's just
bag
one of
and
those
an
days.
easy out to start the game.
Batting second.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Teal.
Teal.
Just underway here from Wrigley. That clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And they'll do it again. Got him. Two up, two down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Colton.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hot shot to third. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball, right field. Hayes on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time. They may not have the flash that they once did, but They've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent.
Off the ball.
Blast to left center, way back there, on its way. Out of here. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Late on that fastball. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One down.
That is it. The left fielder, number 23.
Benintendi up here. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. 2 away.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Tap to first. But it kicks foul.
That's foul.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left field. Happ settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. There's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Right through there, got him. 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. Swing. Right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's Horner now. Line drive, base hit.
Yes, sir.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And downstairs. Man at first, one away. Goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now here is Caleb Thielbar. There's a strike. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one upstairs.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Base hit.
Third.
Throw in hooks the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That smash towards center.
Going.
Reaching
No.
for it and brings it in. But the solo shot stretches their lead even. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Edgar Caro. Up the middle, and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
I freaked up.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. This one popped up. Corner drifts towards it. But the first baseman gets there instead. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Maidra digs in now. Caro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they're down 2-0. As we go to the left of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall.
Yes, sir.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman. 1-1 now. Oh, that hit. The throw is still in time, and now the base runner at second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Here comes Bregman around 3rd. The run comes in to score from second. On the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. And half up to hit.
What? Oh.
2 down, nobody on. And he chases that one below the zone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. And he'll pull into second safely. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. And he's got himself a triple. Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hat should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. Ripped, but it curls foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fastball is outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nico Horner. And a 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. That one drilled left field.
Really caught.
Carrying well. Out of here.
Right.
He'll take a jog around the bases. And up next for Chicago, Caleb Fieldball. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And that'll do it. Cubs tack on another with a solo. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bregman throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder.
No, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Edgar Caro. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jordan Hicks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now, with 1 away and a man at second.
There we go. There we go.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Yes,
Comes through
sir.
with the RBI. Not much to this one.
Yes,
Just
sir.
a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ian Happ. Man at second. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
They're racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for the White Sox.
Leading off.
And now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was great for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
The 1-1. Foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
On a line. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs. The catcher.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jordan Hicks is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brandon Iser taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No!
2 down, nobody on. Ground
There
ball
we
left
go.
side, and it stays fair.
Sir.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Caleb Thielbar. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles underneath it,
Oh, well.
and that is that.
Oh, well. All right.
On the north side of
Here we go.
Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Another 1-2. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Time.
So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Down in order go the White Sox. Here at Wrigley Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And it goes just foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And now it's 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field.
Get down.
And it's into the gap. Throws to second.
Nothing.
Safe.
No, he's in
And
there.
that's his 3rd hit.
Yes,
A really
sir.
nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, number 17.
There we go.
Base hit. Fires it to the plate.
No, I'm going to
He's
get out.
got no chance. He's
I was
out.
trying.
Just a second base with 2 gone.
But he just ran through a stop sign right there.
So man aboard, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's ripped into the outfield. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on. Throw is high and over his head.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Ian Happ. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely. Moises Ballesteros will hit next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Hat comes around and he scores. It's 8-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
He's got it. That is the ready to begin the 8th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Edgar Carroll. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and an out run for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there.
All right, we are going to, we're going to switch catcher.
I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
Then let's bring in, we're going to bring in the third baseman.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing, and he popped it up. Shaw under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next in Chicago.
So up next, Kyle Teal. To third. Long throw to first. And that is the inning. The White Sox back here at the friendly confines. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Amaya getting ready to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out.
Yes, sir.
The leadoff man is on with an infield single. So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Thielbar. Next offering is fouled back.
Don't forget, tomorrow night.
Change of speeds. He goes
Friday
off the
night.
off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's the third. 1 at second. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play.
Hey.
Eric Betty gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one hammered. Go!
Lord.
A solo shot.
Yes,
And it
sir.
puts their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. That's the inning.
All right.
Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the ninth. Colson Montgomery digs in now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one way inside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Vargas leads off first with one away. Right side. Tosses to first. That's the second out.
Up next for the White Sox.
So they're down to their final out. Now, Munetaka Murakami.
Strike one, strike two.
Cabrera is just one strike away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move to the gap. He's got it. Called in. And the Cubs slumped their way to a win in this one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done.
2-1 tonight. So
he'd throw a complete game and
didn't
get the
sweep
victory.
the series,
An
but
excellent job
that's
of
all right.
continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
all right. I want to look at something. Just curious. All right. Game log. Okay. Batting analyst. I just want to see something. I want to. All right, everybody. I will probably see you tomorrow night. Don't forget, this Friday we have our show. So, all right, we're going to leave this here. Turn off console. Yes, I do want to quit the game. So I just want to come on here. I'm going to clean my prize. Nice. I'm right there on a target. I'm actually going to show what I'm going to do here. Total prize dropping, sweepstake. But I just want to show you guys a few things on here. I can redeem a $10 one. I might. Oh, wow. I can redeem close to a 51. $25 one. Okay. All right. I just kind of was my goal is, so I appreciate everybody. You know, do not forget to stop by Friday night. I appreciate y'all, especially everybody being here. Just don't forget to be here Friday night. It's going to be a blast. And you won't want to miss all the laughter and fun. WNFS, Wally and Friends will be live. Wally and Friends will definitely be live. Could be, you know, so just kind of want everybody to know, please go over to the Scribe if you haven't. It's a pretty cool gig that we got going on over there. It's really, really cool, and just want to put it out there. So, but we will be going live. I will update people. Actually, I'm going to work on that after I'm done here. I need to do a short. Don't forget to go over, people that know my TikTok, go over and hit the bell over there, but head over to that channel, everybody. And don't forget to subscribe. It is tons of fun over there. We have a great time. And so I just want to say peace. Peace out, y'all. And too sweet. Good night and goodbye. Thank you all. Too sweet.